Once again, and as you've guessed from the presence of Kaidus and Ryb, we're here to do our next best of 3. It's going to be Reason Gaming versus swedeRage, and we're just getting straight into it. We're just going to go straight into the map picks and bans straight away. So, Kaidus, we've got the technology right here. We're going to do all sorts of fangled, dangled, magicalness on the screen so that you can see in real time what maps you're picking and banning. So if you just tell me which ban you would like to take.
Yeah, we're doing 2 bans first, right? Each team get a ban, and then each team get a pick, and then each team get a ban again.
Pretty much. Yeah. Exactly.
So that's how it works.
All right. Okay. Gato, which map would you like?
Ban Viaduct.
Ban Viaduct.
Straight away. No flippy sniper.
Okay. Viaduct is banned by Reason. And a ban for you, Ryb?
Ban Granary.
Ban Granary. Where are you, Granary? There you are. Okay, it's Reason's first pick.
Pick Badlands.
Badlands.
Sort of a classic map.
Interesting. And for you, Ryb?
Pick Process.
Pick Process. Ah, okay. Okay, now you get another set of bans, and whatever is left is what you get to play as the decider. The first to ban is Reason Gaming.
Ban Gravel Pit.
Ban Gravel Pit. Boo. No. Never get to see Gravel Pit. And for you, Ryb?
Ban Snakewater.
Ban Snakewater. So that does mean by the process of elimination, Gully Wash will be our final map. I know I don't want to keep you away, guys. I know you want to quickly get warmed up and whatnot, so I'll let you go. Thank you for coming over and do the bans for us.
Yeah, thank you very much. So.
All right.
So let's see. It's Badlands, Process, and then Gully Wash Decider. So those are like the most standard maps in the game, right?
Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. I was expecting some Gravel Pit. I could see the twinkle in Ryb's eye. He just it's like, yeah, I want to pull out that wild card against Reason Gaming. I think that's the chance we got. But it seems I'm wrong. They seem so confident that if they just turn up and play some regular TF2, they're going to be better than Reason Gaming.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Like, I would kind of suspect that, like, obviously, there was the Viaduct ban right away, right? Because Flippy can't just carry that map entirely by himself. So they just want to get rid of that. But I'm kind of surprised that Kaidus would ban Gravel Pit, because as an organized team, they should have a huge advantage on like a map like Gravel Pit, right? Because like half of that map is just strats.
Yeah, but at the same time, it is quite the upset map. You know, anything could happen to it. It's so different from your average like control point map that maybe because people have been playing those maps for such a long time in like control point, years and years and years, even though you've practiced just a little bit, you're still going to be a bit hazy in it, and someone just turning up on LAN like could just roll up on the upset. But enough lingering about what we can't play, what can we play.
Yeah, so the first map, right, is Badlands.
Badlands, picked by Reason Gaming, Kado. It's an interesting pick. I thought Badlands would be very familiar for these old veterans over on Swede Gaming.
Yeah, also they're almost like a mixed team, right? Almost by definition, they're a mixed team. There's so many different teams and players on that don't normally play with each other, and Badlands is the map that has seen the most play. Yeah. So, like, if you were playing against a mixed team, you usually want to pick maps like Process, like Granary, that sort of requires a lot of teamwork, right? Like where you can slow things down and then you just wait for one of the players to just overextend and just beat them with greater cohesion. Yeah,
but maybe it's a statement being made by Reason Gaming. It's thinking like, if we can beat them on, I guess, their best map, in their opinion, they can kind of like... And plus, this is just a group stage in the meantime. If they do somehow fall, Reason Gaming can still just like turn on a serious phase and then just like steamroll it to the last map. Maybe this is just something to probe and prod them in the grand final, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that would be quite bold, just like make a statement like that. But I also think that maybe they're just really good at Badlands. Right? Like some team, like especially if they have great confidence in their scouts, like they usually... Actually, I don't think... I was going to say Stark has been a big carry on Scout.
Oh, yes, most definitely. Yeah. And he is actually turning up and playing this game this time, we forgot to mention. Yeah, Stark and Koss have both turned up for the teams, and they're finally going to play some TF2 after a long weekend.
Yeah, but it's worth noting that Sebasai will actually be playing Scout.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because apparently, like most of recent gaming stayed really late yesterday and to watch Counter-Strike. And then on the way home, they were just they turned up at the bus stop, and there was about 45 minutes until the next bus was going to go. And swedeRage just said, "If I pay for the cab, can I play Scout tomorrow?" And Kaidus said, "Yeah, you're playing Scout." And then they took a cab.
Wow.
And now Stark is playing Soldier and swedeRage is Scout.
Do Reason Gaming even care, Beta?
Of course they do. About money, apparently. But
it works. To be fair, it does work out perfectly because I think Stark actually prefers playing Soldier right now, and the fact that both of them have their sort of moments of, oh, I want to play a different class now, it kind of works perfectly. It's literally like you just swap them around, flip the table almost.
Yeah, and they've done this before. Like the only reason why they wouldn't originally do it was because they practiced the other way around, and they didn't want to render all of their practice like useless and pointless. So that's kind of the reason. But I think they're all happy with the change. It's just kind of funny the way it happened.
Anyway, moving on forward. The second map picked by swedeRage was CP Process. Not too surprising.
No.
Yesterday, Reason Gaming were playing Public Clear over on that map, and it looked like they were really struggling to, I think, get things going and whatnot. It was very back and forth, and maybe it's just a shine of weakness over on Reason Gaming, and swedeRage probably thought, hey, we can capitalize on that.
Yeah, I think so too. Right, like if you see that a team is weak on a map, it makes a lot of sense to just pick it right away.
And plus, also, you've got the flippy sniper.
Yeah, which is also, like, sniper is strong on process. You can even do it when rolling out.
Yeah.
So, like, this is the best bet of sort of getting a perma sniper map, apart from Gravel Pit, which they probably don't want to play because they have no strats.
And I'm sure they would love to pick Viaduct, but that was the first ban by Reason Gaming.
Yeah, so they sort of got in the known weak map at the cost of not being able to play Viaduct, but they actually had a pretty, like, they could have picked either Viaduct or Process first, right? So they were in a very good position in that regard.
Okay, well, moving on to our, I think, let's cover the bans before we go over to the final thing. The bans that I guess kind of forced off this final Gully Wash map was Snake Water by swedeRage, and I believe it was Gravel Pit by Reason. We've already talked about Gravel Pit. I'm not going to dig that back up again. But why do you think they banned the Snake Water?
I think they banned it because you're able to play Snake Water really slowly, and a team like Reason, we saw it yesterday too, where the way they played Snake Water was to just play it really slowly, just play off of these tiny advantages. Oh, no, not tiny advantages, like they would wait forever to get a big advantage and then push off of it.
Yeah.
And there's just so much discipline required to do that, and I don't think swedeRage are even willing to play that style of Tier 2. It's just so boring to them.
Yeah,
right?
but at the same time, I do feel like Kaidus, being the Mad General, is striking all these rules on his players that they'll like follow these rules to the death of them. You even saw that in Public Clear the other day, where they would run crits to mid, and they know that if they both waited on the map, eventually Public Clear will get a crit, and they would just like fight off that, and it's really hard to fight in that prolonged mid fight. Yeah,
like they're definitely the most cohesive team here, I think. And that's one of the reasons why they're the best. They have amazing DM as well, but I think swedeRage DM is very comparable, if not even better, in some regards. Right, like we have Tech and Flippy and Tweak, and like they're all like amazing DM players.
They're literally all like outplay lords, like DM lords. I guess I could say DM lords, but I want to include Koss into this because Koss just likes to play like a very manly medic and like try and outplay you probably than like outstrat you.
Yeah. I'm kind of excited to see how Koss is going to perform. He's sort of a player I don't know too much about. I've seen him around, but I don't think I've seen him play Medic too much.
Pretty much my opinion of Koss is once upon a time, he was on Medic. He was all right, But suddenly, after this season 22, he's gone up so much in my regard. He's probably like the second best Medic.
Right.
After Permzilla, which is a really weird comment or sentence to say, but...
what a team we come to.
Yeah. Years later, we came to this. we could say, oh man, I had a picture of mine not like this, and someone's taken it away.
Oh man.
All right.
Gag ruined.
Ruined indeed. Okay, so we've covered all the maps. Maybe we should talk more about those head-to-heads in particular. We've talked about the players overall, but I want to get into the nitty-gritty about what happens if the two collide. So I'm going to use some of Gentleman John's lovely stat system. So let me just head over to the turbo computer here. I'll pull these up any second now.
All right. Professional this match.
So you get to choose. Oh, we've got 3 lovely ones to choose from. What would you like to see? Cost versus Perm, Flippy versus Stark, or Tech versus Captain?
I want to see Tech versus Captain.
Tech versus Captain. All right.
That seems like the most interesting one by far.
Okay. Type in the secret password. Open report, and voila, you should see it right before your eyes.
Amazing technology.
Yes, amazing production value. We were shaking on the first day, but not anymore. This is
yeah.
This is like
all right.
SPN.
So worth noting here is that it's very even, I'd say. You can see Tech doing slightly more damage and having slightly more kills, right? And his KD is slightly better, but and he has 1 air shot more. It seems like he's just slightly better.
Yeah, he's literally like a Captain Deluxe.
Yeah, but except for a heal per minute, where he gets more heals, right? So Captain does slightly less with slightly less. So it evens out.
He's a any energy efficient model.
Yeah, pretty much. He's like, I don't even know. I know nothing about cars, but he's an energy efficient model. That seems like a very good. I think it's a very close matchup, and I think these are 2 other guys that have the highest damage per minute.
Yeah, this is probably the closest matchup we're going to see all evening.
Yeah, and I looked at, there was a thread on Team43 where someone compiled all the stats from day 1, and top damage was Captain, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Tech was number 2.
Well,
so these are like the 2 main damage dealers we were looking at.
Speaking of damage dealers, let's head over to Flippy and Stark.
All right.
That is a... Actually, I think I could just copy... Oh, man, it does not copy over.
Nope.
Computer, why? Okay. I should have opened that. There we go. Magical. Now, Flippy versus Stark. The first thing that jumps at me immediately is Stark is averaging a lot more kills than Flippy.
Yeah.
Which is kind of strange. I thought Flippy playing that sniper, he kind of gets a few more of those things here and up.
Yeah, I guess Stark has been the carry scout for recent gaming. So it's kind of interesting to see what happens when he's not playing scout.
I have been told also that we have gone in real time, so I'm going to quickly steamroll through all of these as quickly as we can.
Finally, Cost versus Perm.
Yeah.
I don't think we actually have time for that one, so let's just get our map predictions here.
All right, okay, we'll get our quick map predictions.
Yeah.
We'll just completely close off and clear that.
So, Badlands, what's your prediction for a score?
My prediction is probably going to be... I'm going to be bold, and I'm going to go with swedeRage on this.
swedeRage,
yeah.
All right, I definitely think Reason will take this. I feel like we're going to see a 2-0, so I think swedeRage will take it, like, I don't know, 6-1.
All right, okay, fair statement.
Yeah.
So, if you're just joining us, this is our coverage of Dreamhack Winter Invitational.
Upper bracket finals. Nothing less.
This is Reason Gaming versus swedeRage, and I think it's going to be like probably the closest game that we've seen so far, even with that nail biter previously with Lego versus
I'd be surprised if it's closer, but it might be even better than Lego versus Public Clear. Like the gameplay level should be even higher, as we have I'm very close to going live, I believe. Yep, here we go. So first rollout.
Yeah, first rollout. I'm going to watch Kaidus on this middle, see what he is up to. He seems to nail the rollout perfectly well. He's decided to go out from the window area, seeing if he can lay out a key amount of damage on to help out his teammates, just kind of get this ball rolling. Zeverside is, in fact, playing scout. They are not just flagging it, and he does a decent job of just denying the Roma. And you see just the coordination of Reason Gaming. They seem to be crawling all over swedeRage, but they're doing a good job of just surviving. Or I was saying that they have actually been knocked down to 3 players now, but they do manage to back out quite well. Let's see if they have any sort of response. Tech is trying to deal with this demo man. Oh, good God. Oh, wow, the 1-2 punch.
And there's still a scout onto this medic, though. Can he save him in time? He needs to hit all these shotguns. He does hit the shotgun. Like, Tech is just such a DM beast. He can make these things happen, but it looks like Kos is sort of stuck without anyone to heal. Flippy is around on Sniper, so already busting it out. And there's people on Spire, he knows it. He's looking at this soldier. Gets an air headshot and he craters.
Oh,
wow.
Good God, that is a stylish sniper kill if I've ever seen one.
Already slammed.
They must be already feeling like they're on the back foot here, because it's only been like, what, a couple of minutes, and Flippy's already been pulled out the sniper.
Yeah. I don't feel like it was a desperation sniper or anything, but it's sort of annoying that when you just get... the first thing that happens is that Flippy just air shots you out of the air. That has to sting. And actually, Tech just goes in here with the Uber.
Oh, what a nice set
shot.
of rockets. He's done a very successful Uber so far. He's taken off so much health. Costs. Actually, no, Permzilla has to do so much like multi-ing just to keep everyone healthy on the Reason side of things. So with that, his job done. He's just backed out. He doesn't want. He thinks it's way too hot in the boiling pot, and he just gets back out to his team over at Choke.
Yeah, things like no one else really came in. It was just a solo Uber to sort of get out. Tech did a ton of damage to very different players, and like as you said, they had to multi quite a lot. But in the end, nobody died, and he could just sort of safely get out with his medic. So we're sort of back to like where we were before. But is Starkey behind? Yeah, he is. Actually trades.
He does trade. Not the best situation, not the worst situation. It's just really continues to stay away almost. But Kaidus does put a stop to that. He does take out Bevan. Bevan won't to be known as a very aggressive scout that just goes in and tries to make things happen, but not this time.
Wow.
Big sort of sticky trap there by Kado. Only Tavik and Kos up alive, and not anymore. Kos has been taken out by the pipe of Kado. And I think that's going to be an easy second.
Yeah, there's still a scout, and actually they managed to force out the Uber. There was a scout in front and a soldier in the back, and it just collapsed on the medic.
Oh, what an air shot! Good God, there's been a lot of air shots per minute at this rate.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, we do have some of the biggest names when it comes to air shot. We've got Captain, we've got Tech, so...
Yeah. And we got perm and cost, so like the APM air shots per minute is going to be great, and the DPM, the drops per minute, should also be great.
I don't care for damage, I just want those 30 damage air shots from far away. Okay, Tech is just hanging about in this house for now. I don't think anyone's really spotted him. Yeah, they would have spotted him now. Just
like Tech really likes to sort of go, okay, this is the stalemate, let's just go see if we can like get a picking house. Right, so he'll just rotate around and see if he can sort of make things happen just by order of him being amazing at the game and just hitting so many shots. But
yeah, and keep in mind, you do have that 300 buff. It does really give you a license to
and actually
make
just two picks coming out at the same time. So this should give Reason the opportunity to push. They're kind of weak, or they have weak players at least. And but Stark just jumps in anyway. He doesn't care that he's only half health.
Yeah, he's
and now Zebasai's behind.
Yeah, he's just pushing out the flank. Zebasai, nobody spotted him. Yeah, he's right behind the medic. Can he go? Oh, what a pop by Kos. That was very well reacted by the English medic. Zebasai still skulking around in the base, seeing if he can just pick up any sort of leftover flags. And he's found Kos. There's no Uber to protect you this time, Kos. Oh, he gets out the saw. It's not enough. He's been taken out by Zebasai. And Zebasai links up back with his team. And look at them finishing off these players. It does trade slightly with Flippy. Flippy doing his best to see if he can get what picks he can, but Zebasai is absolutely smashing people, Peter.
Yeah. Like, he forces the Uber, gets out, and then just comes right back in, and there's still fighting going on, and he's just still finishing off players. And Treek almost craters there by doing a little miss jump. But now it's half equal behind. He's going to get on Spire and get cap points. As I say that, he just finds a demo and decides to take him out instead. And actually gets the sorter too. Nice little kill there.
Oh, but he does get finished off, sadly. I bet he was like... finally his moment where he can get some kills and not some cap points.
Yeah, that was still a very good trade though. Like, that's going to completely stunt everything that they were planning to do.
Whilst over on swedeRage, there are two players down. It is kind of an uncomfortable fight. It's very easy to kind of defend from this perspective because they don't even have to be on that point to defend it. They can just sit back. But you see Reason Gaming are doing a very good job of pushing them out. swedeRage are just too scared, I suppose, of what could possibly happen, and maybe that two-man disadvantage is more psychological than actual.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually think it was a very real thing. Like, they just had a man advantage on Reason, and they just managed to use that to just sort of bully out and just gain enough presence that there was nothing they could do. So very well played by Reason here. You can really see that they're a well-practiced team, right? Like, they capitalize on these little things, and like if you walked in and just looked around, you couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
But now we have an Uber advantage. It's not very big. I don't think they will actually be able to push on it. And we have pyros and everything. Just the Flippy pyro. Yeah. Flippy is very good. He will reflect almost everything.
Yeah, very defensive stance from them. So you are correct. They weren't good at even thinking about pushing out. I can't even say words. Why am I here? Yeah. Now, Flippy is just sitting back. He does... I think Captain will really struggle if they actually do push in with Captain, so hopefully they'll go with a double scout Uber of some kind, just to kind of force out the Uber and also kill the pyro.
Yeah, like it's pretty normal to sort of go for the bottom right spam or send in a suicide. It looks like Starkey actually wants to go in there. Gets completely denied by this soldier though.
Oh man, look at all these rockets, left, right and center. Stark does go down, but it's just what happens if you're fighting someone above you as a soldier.
Yeah, that was like a suicide. He tried to jump in, but Treat just gave him a nice prediction rocket that just completely slammed him into the ground, and then it was just like a 1v1 that wasn't very fair. But we'll see if he comes back as spy or anything. Doesn't look like no.
Yes.
It's completely standard. No, he is a sniper. I'm dumb. I looked at the wrong team. So we actually have the Stark sniper.
Yeah, it's even Stevens for now, but Stark is slowly making his way. And Stark, in my regard, one of the more efficient snipers. He always goes for like, maybe not multiple kills, but always the kill that you need to really push and press the enemy team.
Did you see that clip recently where he double headshot a soldier in the air?
Oh yeah, I'm not saying he's not possible those multi-kills, but you know, he's just very reliable when it comes to the snipe. And besides, they don't. It seems at the best, I mean at worst, they just want to use him as bait.
Yeah, Bevan actually overextends trying to get the sniper, and Kaidus gets him with a sticky trap. So that means he has rotated. He spotted the pyro here. Maybe they're just going to push in here with the Uber. Like again, you see them being super passive, right? They get this pick, but they're still not pushing with the Uber because they want an even bigger advantage. So like a team like Lego would have pushed here like a long time ago, right? Just on the one-man advantage.
What a world we live in. It's gone topsy-turvy. It seems Lego is the aggressive team, and now Reason is the defensive team.
Yeah, Stark just hitting a bunch of body shots, not getting any kills yet, but he's just rotating around. He actually gets a nice view on the pyro there.
Can't quite hit him though. Flippy is just too fast-footed for that sniper. Oh, he does kind of clip in there for a second, but he's got a nice little buff that'll keep him healthy there. And we actually see Tech got a pick onto Starkey, so there's no sniper shenanigans for him. They're just going to kick back and relax probably, and not kind of dissuade them from making this forward push off that pick. Alright, so Bevan is picked up the sniper rifle himself. He's having a peek in this top area, but nobody's giving him the sightline that he wants. He's decided to choose different other avenues, maybe even a class change. A bit of a spam wars. The spam wars does go towards the way of Reason Gaming, and now you actually see Captain trying to go in, but it's a pyro versus a soldier. It's such a nightmaric situation. Captain, though, is just staring at the pole. This is the most unusual Uber I've ever seen. They're just staring at each other. Staring contest. I guess over on swedeRage win that, I suppose, just getting a pick at the end there.
Yeah, like the Pyro manages to actually just air blast people out of position and finish them off. But now Bevan is actually onto the medic, gets him, and there's a very weak player here, but he can't quite finish him off, not get that Bevan frag.
Oh, Happy Cool is going back in though. He's trying to make his life matter, but it doesn't quite work in the end. He does go down, and he will meet the respawn queue for just that little bit longer than his teammates. So they're going to be 5 up on this midpoint. They're probably just going to cut off their losses here. You can see Kato setting up 2 sneaky little traps over by the choke and at the house, covering all the main doorways that swedeRage can make their push.
Yeah, there's actually a soldier in now, and let's see, he managed to almost get a pick, but it wasn't going up. But they're going through a house now with this Uber advantage, and I think they're just going to have to pop through. Yep, here we go. Tech taking these Uber. They like to do these solo Ubers. And actually, Flippy gets a nice kill there, just tracking the soldier perfectly in the resub.
Yeah, and that was Stark getting behind. And no matter if he's on, even if he's on scout or he's on soldier, he will want to always try and get behind.
Yeah. So let's see if there's still a one-man advantage here coming up for swedeRage. Actually, Tech jumps in. Maybe he wanted to get the medic. It seemed kind of weird. Like his team definitely wasn't there with him. I guess he wanted to like pop the Uber out as soon as possible.
Well, Permzilla does have that Uber. He doesn't want their entire team so close to him because he could be snapped on by that Permzilla Uber at any moment. So Tech just decides to bomb in. We've actually got an aggressive scout, but they clean him up, lickety split, and they are capping the point over on Reason Gaming. They're 2 players down. Maybe they're thinking about a repush. Tech is jumping in.
Yeah.
What an air shot to kind of slam him down. Scout's trying to follow up on that. Can he just get that little pick?
He didn't have
he's going around the edge. No, he waited for him around the corner, but he's just way too smart for that, Bevan. Okay, Captain does clean up the kill onto Bevan, kind of a revenge kill, I guess, for his fallen comrade. Tech is just sitting about.
He's
just waiting.
jumping in.
He's waiting for
in.
the air shots.
Oh!
Double!
What a
baby!
Double. Yeah, that was crazy. Just pops him into the air shots him and just air shots him again.
Yeah, you could tell just like that soldier stance where you're like, come on, jump, I want it, I need it.
Hafikul comes in from the side, gets a quick kill, and then gets another one right away. Great flank by him, and even gets the medic. So a quick triple kill right there just to follow up. And then
stylish crossbow kill from
by Primzilla there. So what a crazy turn of events here. Like Tech just completely slamming a soldier, and then Hafikul just coming in from the side.
I can hear Tech now. Team, how can we lose when I double air shot?
Yeah, I actually saw that air shot on Tech's screen, right? And then I saw it again on stream. It was beautiful.
Good God. Beaver rocking the sniper once again, hitting that panic button, but Flippy doesn't really feel it right now, I suppose. It's up to the mantle of Beaver, and he is a very talented sniper beater. I'm not sure if you know.
I do know. And but it's been a long time since I've actually seen him play. Like, Beaven is one of these people who haven't been active for a while. As a soldier actually jumps in trying to make something happen. That's Tweak. But he gets focused down by 2 players. As Captain and the rest of his team are just pushing in through Resub. There's still a soldier in Resub, and I think he made them force. As Captain goes up top, he might just completely get the jump on this medic. I think he does, yeah.
Oh, God.
Was that a drop?
Yeah, I don't think it was. I'm not sure if it was a drop, but it was completely unexpected. He did take out the medic, so it's completely taken the heals out of the equation, and this is probably going to be the easiest last push of the live, unless Davik has something to say about it. He's just going in for the walk-in bomb. He's doing so much damage, but someone manages to just sneak in. You can see the soldier jumping ahead from there.
Yeah. So great job there.
It was a good try, at the very least, with Davik.
Yeah, Reason really, they managed to just come in from the side and just build a ton of momentum. And we're going to the second mid here. See if swedeRage can get this mid and sort of build back some of this momentum.
Yeah. 1-0 to Reason game in 17 minutes on the clock. You see Ryb setting up so much aerial denial of stickies. He's just keeping them covered up into a box, and you just see them picking off what little straggers managed to escape said box. And now they're going to try and go for the jugular, see if they can focus down those leftover players. You see all of Reason players, Reason Gaming, are completely scattered, and they've just left the point, and that is okay by swedeRage.
Yeah, for sure. Like they'll be happy with this.
All right, so you see Kos rallying his troops. He's just trying to sneak into this choke area, seeing if he can get in here for free. And you see Reason Gaming understandably sitting on the back foot, because Primzilla did die there and Kos stayed alive. They could, an Uber could latch on them any second now, but they do get a pick onto the flank whilst they weren't looking.
Like Stark actually.
Stark is getting some wonderful damage on the scout there, trying to deal with him. But,
and worst off, like he's pulling them out of position.
Oh, Stark, the big Bomberino. Oh God, he's taken out 2 players. They forced the Uber. They're on horrible health beater. Will the team follow up with this? Reason Gaming, they're all flooding in. You see the Demoman jumping in, denying the crate, denying the point. Oh God, Tech just denies him, I suppose, kills him.
Tech is just being so efficient.
Look at all these cleanup kills coming out. You see the respawners have entered the fight to Vic with the headshot. He is still a sniper god from the yesteryear.
That was such a great play by Stark. I don't think it should have worked, right, because they knew where he was and that he would be jumping in from behind. But he got those 2 kills, forced the Uber, and then Tech just killed everything. It was complete beast mode by him. And somehow that just carries them all the way to Spire. And Reason do have an Uber advantage.
Oh, the sniper almost picked off Stark there, but he just manages to get out by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, just scuttles back into his spawn, just to live another day.
Yeah,
but Tweak is going here through main. I'm kind of excited. He didn't play sniper.
Oh God. Wow, that was quick reacted. He even got shot as well. There was a very good chance he should have missed that, but I guess a little bit of luck and a little bit of skill, I suppose.
Yeah, Tweak is just an absolutely amazing sniper. We haven't seen him for so long. I think he's been playing Counter-Strike, and he didn't play sniper a whole lot yesterday, but he's bringing it out now, and he still got it.
I wonder if it translates at all.
I think it does. I think it does, at least to some degree.
Yeah.
He's known for it. And we actually have a spy coming up for Flippy. That's interesting. So we're going to be watching some spying. There's actually a soldier in the top lobby.
He's actually decided to give away his position and just shoot down the soldier in the lobby. I don't think that's a great idea. He did get a headshot, an ambassador headshot onto him, but...
is it worth it, though?
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. Like, it will definitely make them paranoid.
Well, yeah, but he's decided, well, I'm on spy now, I have to go for it. He's rocking the invisibility watch, so he's on a timer here. Look at the position of the scout over on Reason Gaming. He doesn't even know. He's just like...
he got outspied.
Yeah, he got, like, outspied by a scout. That is quite amazing.
Just hiding in the corner.
Yeah. Good God.
Oh, man. But that just means we're back in last. Both teams have Uber, and it actually looks like Reason wants to push out. That's very aggressive. Maybe they just want to go for another forward hold, or...
Yeah, but Tvik is making this so difficult, just squandering about on that sniper. They want to just push, but they can't do it with just these little picks here and there.
Yeah.
Tvik is deciding to go a bit aggressive with his
He's
sniper.
actually,
He's actually
on
going
barrels.
the barrels.
This is the classic, I'm going to drop the medic spot.
But I think they know about this. They've spanned the rocket out. I bet it's probably given them the hit sound. They know that somebody's there, Beta.
Yeah.
And Tvik decides to back off and go for a different avenue.
Yeah, he needs like a really big buff. But Tweak likes to take massive chances.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, like I'm expecting him to sort of like just run in there. Yeah, see, he's just running in there trying to get off some sort of crazy headshot. Like he likes to take big risks in the way he snipes. He's very different from other players. And they actually have an Uber exchange here. Both pockets just sort of bump into each other while they glow. And the sniper gets taken down, so that's a pick for Reason. It's not enough to push on, but now they have 2.
Yeah, I think 2 is enough Reason. And they're going to push over into this battlement area, seeing if they can find out any stragglers, obviously keep off any sort of backcap potential for the team. They're probably counting out all the players now. They must know that a few players are missing, so that's going to send a bit of paranoia into the Reason comms, but they've managed to push out those 3 core players. They've actually managed to get a few kills on those core players.
Yeah.
Tech goes down. Flippy is also gone down to the grave with him. The Ryb is trying his best to pick up the pieces, but he's just one little man. But he's got a
big pipe, though.
Yeah, big pipe Reno, and I'm not sure if he can quite. Yes, actually,
Zebasai's
Zebasai with the
behind,
flank. Koss is going to go down. He does go down, and now Ryb is panicking. He's got nothing reloaded. He has to deal with a scout. He does go down. Kado with the loose cannon. Can he hit the rock? I guess the cannonballs, and yes, he can. The scout is going in the thick of it, though.
He's trying to sort down the medic.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Hey, there's a donut here.
Yeah, Twig is being sneaky once again. He's like under the bridge. This is a very unusual sniper spot, which could mean it might just work. Like, nobody's spotting. He sees the medic. Oh, my God. So close, but now he's just going to die. Like, 5 players just focusing straight away. So, once again, we see the high-risk, high-reward plays coming up from Twig. So far, haven't quite paid off. Hasn't backfired catastrophically either, but this does mean that Reason will have a full Uber to push in onto last. It's just a matter of which way they elect to push and with what classes. It looks like at least the scouts up left with a soldier as well. As the Pyro's trying to deny them, but he gets taken down very quickly. And all of top left is now belong to Reason. As the medic is actually hiding behind point. It's a very interesting spot to be in. And this is such a close fight. There's a scout desperately trying to attack.
It's all down to Zebasai here, but Zebasai is really picking up the slack in.
Yeah.
Actually, it was probably the contribution of Permzilla with that arrow as well. They do a huge amount of damage from long range, Peter. So,
There was also like the demo just spamming onto the point. A very close fight there. That was not a convincing push by any means, but it does mean that it's 2-0. And Kaidus completely fluffs his rollout. First time we've ever seen that?
Yeah, very uncharacteristic by Kaidus, but maybe some land nerves, and they do decide to roll out from the valley, as you should do if you fail the Devilman rollout. You do see Stark going in deep. He gets a nice couple of rockets on the tech, and look at this. Before I could even talk about the first kill, the last kill has been made. Well, you do see Koss did manage to get out, though. So
he hasn't gotten out yet, though. Like, he could very well be chased down here if he's not careful.
Oh, no, it's just Koss. He's done an absolute medic blunder, because the fact that he was the last one to die, he will have the longest respawns out of his entire team. So it's actually an even worse situation if you just shyly miss it than just completely die.
Yeah. He would have been actually just better off just hitting Killbind like 30 seconds ago. It's would have felt bad, but
he did get a nice crossbow kill, though, so something for the frag movies.
Yeah. That's the important part here. But they have a very difficult last hold. Tweak is on sniper. I think we have a pyro once again from Beaven. Just sort of standard ways. Beaven taking a ton of damage, not even reflecting anything. That could actually cost them quite a lot.
Yeah, but keep in mind they have all these players stacked on right-hand side. They could probably just get
here comes Uber. He does end up getting taken down, and just dives the scout right onto the point. The stickies are gone now, and just
very efficient.
Yeah, very, very efficient. Like the way he, the first got on the point, just forced them to death the stickies, then everyone else just got on the point, and it worked.
It's really a difficult situation to be in as a Devilman, because you want to defend that point, but you also need to kind of strive for a position where you can reload those stickies as quick as possible, and always the coordinated team can always abuse that on a map like Badlands where it caps so quickly.
Yeah, very much. Once again, we see like a Valley rollout coming out for Reason. They seem to prefer this. As we see swedeRage on the getting a ton of work done, and I think this flank might just be enough. He gets a scout with the help from a soldier, and the demo goes down as well. And only Tweak alive. If he doesn't get the medic, this is completely terrible mid here, and it is. Promzilla survived with 100 health, and he will have a full Uber advantage. So we'll be going into the last point once again. This Spire should be free. Like, no one has spawned yet. So it's just a matter of, we actually see an NG coming out from Flippy. Flippy, if you don't know, he used to play a ton of NG in games. I don't know quite what it was. Like, NG is the class that requires the least aim of all of them, except maybe Medic. But somehow Flippy likes it a lot. I don't quite understand.
Maybe he just doesn't like playing the game anymore. He just wants it to play itself.
Yeah, just bind plus attack and just
I'm sick of losing at LAN. Okay, the Sentry Gun can take over.
Yeah. We have a Beaver Pyro once again. It hasn't been successful so far, but they don't have a whole lot of choice.
Flippy's actually moving the Sentry Gun over behind the point. What do you think of this spot beater?
I guess he figured someone else would move in, but here we come the Uber. Once again, the Pyro sort of delays it a little bit, but he goes down, and they still have a ton of positioning here. Actually, Captain just goes in, does a ton of damage, and takes down the medic. But it looks like we actually might have a successful hold here. It's going to be very, very difficult for Reason to actually get. I mean, we actually saw the Quickie Bomb launcher coming out from Kaidus, just sniping those stickies off the point, but it wasn't enough, and they'll have to just retreat.
I'm not sure if that Sentry Gun did something off camera, but I don't think that Sentry Gun did absolutely anything, Beater.
Yeah. I think he was expecting like a scout to run in and then run behind the point. Like, that happens quite a lot.
I do like the fact that he is moving Sentry Gun a lot. The fact that a lot of players now, especially in Prem, they don't take advantage of the fact that you can move the Sentry Gun all over the place. And the part of the charm of it is you can hide it in these weird spots and have a surprise factor onto any unknowing players.
Yeah, let's see. Promzilla got out of that alive, so they actually already popped in, but they lose a player on the entrance. So already like a bit of a botched push here, but they've gotten 2 kills. But all of a sudden, wow!
Oh man,
that flank. There's a sword down the point, though, almost capped it, but that's a full wipe.
If he had a pain train there, he would have actually capped it. You need to take a class in EU gimmicks by Sideshow over on Master of Classes, Starkey. Yeah,
I really do believe that you should always have a pain train when pushing last, and if in doubt, just equip the pain train. It's so good. But actually a scout 1v1 here between swedeRage and I think Flippy. Yeah, Flippy actually managed to get the little health kit, and then both scouts just sort of retreated.
They popped in very early. I'm not sure about that pop, but I guess it's just the green light to go, or should I say blue light. Tech Bauer charges forward. They are stacking the point. They do have another person behind. That's probably Starkey.
Demo's coming in from the side.
He's doing his best to MGE people on the point, and they're also trying to block this point with all their power. Oh, the scout is doing such a wondrous job. Oh, he just gets it. Starkey now with the races on. Can he get to last in time? He has to pick up all these health packs at the same time, though. There will be some players respawning, but the next respawn...
I think he just gave up. Yeah. He just saw the respawns and was like, I can't do this. Now he just jumps the medic. Kosh just, wow, outplaying him so hard. Didn't take any damage and killed him with arrows. I think he actually hit 2 of them. So great job there by Kosh. I think that was the second time he killed a bomber.
Yeah, but it can only be in spirit, though, for the logs, but not for the game, it seems. They are still being pushed
almost winning a 1v2. Crazy.
I guess if you really want to play your class, man, you just feel like, that good energy, and you just manage to hit all those shots with that energy.
But this push is really dangerous. Like
they dropped down with the Uber and decided to pop onto it, but they want to get Ryb, and Ryb is doing a great job of just juking him. He must have thought he was going to drop down there, but kind of. I guess like the mind games coming out from Ryb.
And then the respawners came in and Tech got out alive. So that just does show how smart Tech is, right? Like he did this Uber, and if he killed a bunch of people, they could have capped the point. It was very dangerous, but then he saw the respawners and he didn't kill enough. They just immediately got out. And this is a pretty decent situation. Wait, I think Kebab might have been captured.
Well, they're slowly bleeding players left, right, and centre. And keep in mind, they're on their last point. Sure, they have 4 players, and I guess that might be enough to push Badlands last. But with a team like Reason Gaming, they're so, like we said, efficient and almost cold and collected. This is not a team that you want to kind of lose the typical sort of picks.
Yeah.
All right, we actually see Reason Gaming kicking back, playing their defensive stance yet again. Reason swedeRage going down.
But so much pressure here coming onto the point. There's a scout on it. And I think there's a soldier about to jump it to try and deny it, but I don't know if you can actually get there in time. It's very, yeah. He actually did get it. That was Captain did jump on the spy and block it, and now he's actually gets taken down by Tweak with a nice little crisp air shot.
Ryb is trying to push forward. The Scout is giving him a tough time though, but he still wants to make the plunge, and the Scout tries to help him, but Bevan just gets caught in the crossfire. He gets taken out. Kaidus is probably going to go down though. Ryb does live for another day, and Stark is doing his best to kind of hold that flank on his own now. They're just entering this like sort of kill zone over at the choke area. Both trading players left, right and center, but Reason Gaming do have the respawn advantage in this. And look, all
these soldiers just doing so much work, just completely mincing them with their rockets.
You can hear MVP in the background now. Spam, 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 and oh god, the spam has done so much damage. Flippy though, trying to equalize the best he can. All he can pick up though is
Beaver's on the medic, just kills him down super efficiently, and he's fighting a soldier now.
He does get taken out by Captain.
He loses that one. Maybe Flippy can sort of make it good again. Yeah, he wins the 1v1 afterwards.
Man, I hate playing against that submachine gun. Yeah. As soon as they're firing upon you, you just miss
These
all
medics
your
are just
shots.
getting taken down so much. Happy-Cool kills the medic once again.
It's just such a juicy target. People just see the Flippy sniper. It's like, oh, we have to address him. Commit everything.
Yeah. Like medics, like they don't even get to build Uber. They just get bombed so quickly right now.
Well,
unbelievable.
Because of the quick fashion of wiping everybody out, they will claim a midpoint. It looks very well backcapped. Kaidus actually wants to go behind, but oh no, he meets Flippy in the perfect spot where he wants to jump. Oh, bad news bears. I bet that's
Flippy
probably
just keep killing people.
Yeah, that's probably the reason why Sideshow actually banned out the sticky jumper, just to stop plays like that. Dirty little plays where Kaidus could have just backcapped there from front jumping force. They are getting an easy second point. I don't think they're going to be contested whatsoever. You see Reason Gaming collecting a defense on Laz. Happycool's already gone on to Pyro.
Yeah, Tweak is like already bottom right. See if he can make something. Oh,
Kaidus,
this is the 2 plays.
The Dr. Phil spot.
He saw how well Dr. Phil was playing. I was like, I should do that too.
Yeah.
But this is a pretty smart, I'd say. I don't know, like...
the Pyro's committed onto the floor. I'm not sure that's a good idea. They could easily just rotate up and the Pyro would be a non-factor here, but I guess they're just trying to kill him instead. The Pyro's doing a very good job of just like reflecting these rockets there. I don't see why they just don't rotate around. They've just bled all these players from just, I guess, not focusing on what they need to do.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused at why Kaidus is in the 2, right? Because they have Uber advantage and everything. So I don't know. It's usually not that. It's usually like a desperation move, right? When you go into 2.
Yeah, I understand that, but I feel like it feels like he's wasted a perfectly good sticky to get up there. He doesn't want to waste it now, so he's just...
Stocky actually goes down to Beaver and down in the bottom right. Maybe this is going to prompt some sort of push. Yeah, Tex just takes in Uber. Forces
cap time on the point. Oh, they finally get some players on there, but look at how much has been capped, though. This is really going to pressure the enemy team. Oh, the Pyro shotgun. No one expects the Pyro shotgun. Beaver gets slammed. Ryb is cleaning up some players
here and
there.
In main, doing a ton of damage, making this repush really dangerous.
They've got the high ground on them. This is a horrible situation for Reason Gaming. They finally do lose their first point of the map. 3-1 to them, but I believe the game is pretty much over.
Yeah. There's so little time left.
40 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, but a bit of a morale booster here. 1-3, like they won the last round, and then they just go, okay, we got this one, and we can just go on to the next map and just keep carrying on this momentum. We see the Pyro to mid.
Well,
and snipers to mid, and we have the sword fight with the sniper.
I guess Reason Gaming felt very comfortable in the end. I guess it was so action-packed. I didn't look at the clock for such a long time, but I guess Reason were just playing so cool and collected and calm that they know that they were in no risk of losing this map.
Yeah, it's just the Kaidus sniper. Can he actually get the medic? Come on, Kaidus. Prove you're the best.
Oh.
Yeah, he does it. He does it.
He is not just a
Shoots him in the
guy.
back head.
All right, okay. So that was our first map, Badlands. That was Reason's pick and Reason's win.
Yeah.
Very predictable, coming out from probably everybody would have guessed that, apart from me, who wanted to make such a hope for a swedeRage win. But I guess I go with my heart too much than my head.
Yeah, I suffer from the same mistake, same faults.
All right, let me see if I can pull up the logs here as well. In like true fashion, we must always just gander at the logs as soon as the game is finished. I'm just going to head over onto the turbo computer here. I need to pull up the appropriate log. Any second now. That is an old game. I need to refresh. So what do you think, what really jumps out at you from that map just playing, like not looking at the logs, what can you remember? Any outstanding moments or MVPs?
I think Stark was really good on Roamer, and I think the recent scouts did a lot of work as well. Like they came in from the flank and cleaned up when everything looked really bad. So I think it's just the recent scouts have been winning a lot of fights for them, and I think that's like the defining difference between the two. Also, Tech was a complete beast. His Ubers were great. It just wasn't quite enough. I think Tweak tried a lot of really like clever plays, but it didn't quite work out the most of the time. So if Tweak can find a little bit more luck in this next map, this process, then I think they could have a very real chance of actually...
All right, I do have the logs ready and prepped, so I will pull those up on screen roughly now. Okay, behold the majesty of logs. Anything jump out at you, Beta?
Let's sort it by damage. It looks like Beaver is very low.
Let's look at the top EP that everyone is talking about, the Dam captain, with just shying over Tech. We would, he must have heard us saying like, talking about Tech being a deluxe captain, and now he's just really just shown him like he's both beaten him on kills per def and damage.
Yeah, it's not very much in damage, but kills for sure. Like the KD is much higher on captain.
Yeah.
But what about the air shots? Actually, look at the air shot. That's actually the important part here, right? Tech got all the air shots.
Oh, right. Revoked. That's completely taken away, Captain. Even Stark got more air shots than... Oh, wait, actually, you got the same. But even Stark got as many air shots as you, Captain. Oh, title taken away.
Yeah. So we agree that Tech is the best soldier. Okay. But I looked at the stat sheet yesterday about damage per minute and all that stuff, like some person made. And I think Beaven was the bottom scoring like player.
Oh man!
Like not counting the medics.
Yeah, he looks like he's had a rough game. Both of the scouts look like they've had a rough game. As you look at their like kill to death ratios here.
Oh yeah, that's actually terrible. So the scouts really were having trouble for swedeRage.
Yeah. Okay, right. Anything else jumping out at you all before we kind of just like wrap things up here?
No, I think we should probably start going.
All right,
so
okay.
Let's talk about process.
Okay, let's talk about process. I'm just going to quickly hide away these logs. There we go. Now you can see my beautiful face again. I know, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, so our second map will be, I've actually completely forgot. That's process.
Yes.
There's all these screens around me with process on the screen. I'm like, which one is that map? There's even a nice little graphic on the screen.
Do you think we'll see sniper to mid? We saw a recent struggle with it yesterday.
Yes. You know what? Because I think when Flippy was playing swedeRage with swedeRage with Starkey, it was like their bread and butter.
Yeah, and we've actually gone live.
Oh, right. Okay, no time to waste. If you're just joining us, this is our Dreamhack coverage. This is me, TurboTabs, and this is Beta beside me. And the first thing I'm seeing on mid is the Flippy sniper. We called it.
Yeah.
Even though we probably technically saw it or it was already happening, but either way, called it, man.
Called it, totally. And saw Starkey almost hit an air shot there. But just the Flippy sniper, like the sniper on mid is just giving them so much trouble. Like maybe they should try the Josh tactic of just getting behind. Like, because that seemed to just work out for Lego so well.
But that's quite all in though. It's very, very dangerous, and you really need to be quick as you're roaming soldiers to just kind of get back to the fight in time. Mid could be over by the time you even get there. In the meantime, Flippy's still staying alive on the sniper, so he's still going to be a nuisance in this sort of stalemate situation.
They're pushing one.
Yeah, Tech actually wants to go with it. He wants to force out the Uber. That was a very early pop from Permzilla, though. I don't know.
Yeah, I hate when people push through one on even Ubers. It's only when it's super close you go that way. But actually,
yeah, I think if you want to rush, you go to one, basically.
Yeah. Right, it's like we're really close to it, and we want to go fast when we should. But they've actually, like, Reason tried to sort of do a weird repush and Kaidus overextended. And now it worked out in the end for them.
Oh, Zebasai getting taken out. Beaven does get traded, though. The soldier's got horrible help. Flippy headshots him anyway, and he was on 2 HP. Tech is just doing such a great job of, the air shot almost hit onto, I believe that was Captain there.
Yeah, but actually Hafikul just dodged 1 million damage there and just single-handedly almost managed to hold this point. So Hafikul was third in DPM, like above every single demo man and most soldiers. So Hafikul was a complete beast yesterday. And
that pocket scout role, man, you just you stay alive and you just collect kills and collect dam.
Yeah, and he's been doing a great job of it.
You'd almost say it's one-dimensional.
No, it's definitely not.
Top meme. Okay.
They could actually re-push now. They had an Uber advantage, but it looks like they're content to just sort of sit back and let Flippy do some work. Tweak actually goes for the suicide but gets taken down. So some weird play, and now we see reason they're thinking about if they want to sort of do any sort of counter pressure, because whenever a Roma dies, you kind of feel like, oh, that's our moment, that's our opportunity to go. But so far they just decide not to do anything. And we see once again Reason being kind of passive.
Yeah, it's so difficult just to get through these little doors. Oh, good God.
Nice headshot.
My God, it was just literally half a second. I even hear another dome go off. He's another one.
On the demo.
Oh, my.
Tweak did go down, though, but...
oh, God, Starkey going down as well. They're trying to reach in from this left-hand side. Captain rotating round very well, though, for his team to kind of push out the rest of swedeRage. And the Uber was even forced off. Yeah, Koss had to do that preemptively, I guess, to keep his demo man alive. If he died right in front of his eyes, he would have probably died as well, or at least wasted that Uber even more.
Yeah, he should have popped, but it was a terrible pop. It was a terrible position.
He probably could have done it a bit earlier, I suppose, and saved more people.
Yeah, that is how it would be. But look, Reason are now sort of pushing into mid here. They're going through PC. They're already encountering trouble, but we'll see.
Keep in mind that Flippy is a
fact. God. Huge frag from Flippy. Just takes down the medic with full Uber. That changes everything.
I think my eyes just melted out of my sockets. Okay, well, look at this blobbing up. Now they've just got that pick, they know that the only thing they want is Koss, so they just completely surround him and just turn into like sentry gun mode and making sure they gun down anyone in sight who tries to bomb that medic.
Yeah, but this is a really difficult position for Reason. Like, the only thing they can hope for right now is sort of an early pop on the medic, but they're just completely retreated into last. Yeah, and this is looking very good. As long as they don't push one.
Yes.
We're good.
He's doing it. He's going towards the lobby. Yes.
A
two push.
And
yes.
Flippy went one.
Even opens it with a Kaidus frag. That's going to be a huge pick for them. That's a huge class to have on the defense. Yeah. They've even taken out the sentry gun. The scout and the soldiers are doing their best to kind of flutter around the point, but also try and frag people down. But Flippy's just being a constant factor. It's literally duck hunt for him right now. He must have had that game when he was younger.
And Happy doesn't even die. He's unkillable, this guy. Like, that doesn't even go in the logs. So Happy even though he was standing on the point as they were capping it, didn't die.
Flippy sitting on top on the board for his team. They're actually running the sniper yet again. He even delays the class change, to kind of
Kaidus super fast, though, as his team is down 1-0.
Kaidus roll out, but the soldier tries to... And there's no health pack for the soldier to take. He's,
he gets punished so hard by Stark.
Oh, Ryb kind of well, maybe not overextending. It was just a great bomb by Stark. It was a really long and fast jump onto him there. He couldn't really deal with that situation. You can see like the patient gameplay coming out of Reason. They just don't want to kind of really
they're sort of
anymore.
hiding in the...
But they're capping the point.
Yeah, they're capping the point and hiding behind the house and just giving Flippy no room at all to push. But on the other hand, like, they didn't gain a whole lot. Like, Flippy is still around. Yeah. Right? Like, they didn't get any kills. They just sort of slowly pushed them out. And this is the way they like to play. But now it's just a matter of where Flippy will push from.
Yeah, it is the Flippy show right now. He's literally the boogeyman of Reason Gaming, and he's peeking around this choke. Let's see if he can get another headshot. Oh, he gets a slight whiff of red there, but it doesn't quite go insane with it.
There's actually a soldier in.
Oh, but he's actually managed to get behind as well. Someone has to deal with him. They have actually sent back, I believe that's...
Yeah, if Reason pushes forward while this distraction is going on, like, it's probably stuck behind, right?
They don't dare, though, because everyone who enters the kill zone gets killed by the Flipster.
Yeah, there's a ton of pressure coming in from PC, and Flippy is just like getting so many free shots. Hits another headshot.
Oh God, this is absolutely retarded. He's just getting every... did he actually get a headshot there at some point as well?
Yeah, for sure.
Kaidus went in with the Uber, but it's just Kaidus left. They even Uber the sniper. That's how much they care for the
Even
Flippy
wants
sniper.
his medic kill.
He gets behind.
He has his number. Yes. There we go.
Kaidus is so low, and they're just seeing if they can finish off, make the turnaround, and Flippy is just a tool to make their destruction. Will this be it?
Yeah, like, Process seems to just be the bane of Reason Gaming. As what was that from Kaidus? He just like tripped on a bunch of stickies. He's like looked down, saw the stickies, decided that was a good place to die, and then he died.
I guess maybe if you're so far behind, sometimes you just want to die. But at that point, why didn't you just kill yourself?
The soldiers actually goes in super aggressively. That was Starkey. He doesn't quite get caught. He gets him very weak, and that could slow down the push a little bit. But it looks like they want to just go in through a choke here, and they're already in. Like, they've gotten so much ground, and this should be a very, like, they have an uber advantage. If they do any kind of fast push, they will have a very good chance of actually just getting this point.
Oh no, they're going into lobby. Very good start so far, choosing the right door to push from with this uber advantage. Flippy is also a constant menace. I feel I'll be shaking in my boots if I was Reason Gaming right now. Zebasai toying with fate at these doors. Kaidus has even got the loose cannon ready to kind of knock back any players. Oh, a very nice loose cannon onto that player, but Tech is just getting all the majority of these heals, and one of the soldiers and scouts do trade, but it seems the fight is slowly edging towards, oh god, the Flippy disease just keeps taking more and more.
Yeah, it's another headshot.
Oh, good god. Nobody seems to have the antidote for
it's just Kaidus, and he eventually goes down to Flippy. Like, Flippy's just getting so many kills. He didn't like get any crucial picks as such, but he just
got all the picks. It was
he got like a source of constant damage is what he is. Yeah, that's 2-0.
Regular snipers get picks. Tippy gets Flippy gets team wipes.
Yeah, pretty much. As we have the third mid here. Let's see. They're running a sniper again to mid. Last time Reason managed to deal with that just fine by hiding in the corner.
Actually start going for the fast roller somewhat. He actually kind of baits a few players in and manages to get himself behind. He's going to wrap around now, but you can fully well see Sweet Gaming are aware of this, but they aren't there in time. He actually gets the top, he gets the medic, and look at the absolute smashing wrecking ball, destroying everything.
God,
a nice little air shot, and the clean up by the scatter gun.
Oh my god. Well, that was absolutely nuts. Like, just that play from Stark. They knew he was there and they just still couldn't stop him. He's just so dangerous when he gets behind. Like, he killed the guy trying to follow him, then he just wraps around and kills the medic, and then the scouts just come in with perfect timing.
They just didn't have the players. You could tell that the soldiers wanted to jump over into that PC room and deal with him, but they just they had to stay with their medic. They could have been attacked from the front. The Heavy's trying to deal with this Uber push in now, but he immediately no, not quite immediately. He gets, I guess, addressed. He's decided to rotate round, but even immediately focused down now, and they're cleaning up all these players. They've got so much time on the points. That is a very cold and calculated round out of Reason Gaming.
Like, just immediately, like, they don't want to just lay down and just say this map sucks for us, let's just move on. No, no, no. They want to make a game out of this.
They have poked the bull here. They have angered the bear. Let's see if they can control the beast of Reason Gaming. Starkey is going in with a big jump. He
he's going to run into two people.
Oh,
they had him figured out so hard.
They sent two players as well, not just one, but two. That's how much they're prioritizing Stark on these middles right now, and it's doing them justice. They immediately forced Reason Gaming out just from resigning it because Stark just went down so early.
Yeah, and they did nothing. Like, they just completely figured it out. Sent two players through their own PC, and then just killed him. That's
a huge amount of respect. Usually you only see one player to kind of deal with that one route, but they actually sent two.
And it's almost the same pattern we saw with Josh, right? When Josh got behind, and then they just denied that because it was just such a big threat.
Well, hard to argue with it if you spend your resources quite adequately. Taking out the Stark player.
They could push on this, but pushing from PC is kind of sketchy. You have to pop so early. But we'll see.
All right.
They rotated around to choke, actually.
Kaidus is still using that cannonball. God, I'll be kind of nervous. Wow, he gets a nice stylish. Oh, good God, the trap! He didn't see the trap. I wasn't looking at the trap, and
was that a blind dead?
Certainly, Koss wasn't looking at the trap. Man, cool guys don't look at explosions.
Yeah, and then you kill their medic. There's actually one scout behind, but he gets cleaned up by Sepasai and half cool. But
that happened very suddenly. So I guess the Uber advantage goes over to Permzilla in a whopping 2 seconds. From 0% to 100%.
Yeah, and Reason didn't even get forced. So they still have the Uber to push swedeRage second.
I wonder if they will bring Flippy back on Sniper again, because they're still on that. Yeah,
it seems like a safe bet. Yeah,
they're still confident with the Sniper, even though you see Reason Gaming are slowly adapting.
I think they're pushing PC because they expect the Sniper, because a Sniper can't do a whole lot against PC.
Very wise.
But there's so many sticky spots and everything. But Sticky's actually just got blown. So
they've Ubered straight in. They didn't want to risk this whatsoever. Nobody quite low on that entry, but you don't really want to milk it in these sorts of situations. That Flippy Sniper could literally be like a Zeus lightning bolt and just pluck you off the map.
Yeah. But let's see. They did actually use the Uber. They have a man advantage, but a huge Uber disadvantage. If they go in aggressively now, maybe they can pop the Uber, right?
Okay.
Like, that would be a smart
they've
play.
dealt with Flippy, and now they could probably just focus the point, but no one
Yeah,
really
they
wants
got
to
the
address
pop
it.
out. And now if Premsilla gets out, they will have an Uber advantage.
There's two players actually.
Oh,
three
Premsilla
players.
is
The
not
entire,
anywhere.
I say the entire party of Reason is just back, probably further in the base than actual swedeRage are. They're just defending from a different perspective, I suppose.
Yeah. Like, I feel like that was so optimistic. Like, all the spawns just coming in and just finishing them in the wall. I feel like if they just forced out the Uber and then just gotten out,
yeah,
they would have been fine.
And even then, even if after that force, they could have just got onto the point, but they just kind of wasted so much time. I know it looked like a difficult situation, but you know, you have to make a go of it, because you know in the big picture of things, that respawn timer is ticking down, breathing down your neck, and it's going to make the situation even worse.
Yeah. That's
oh, nice big bomb coming out from
Tech. I think it's Tech in the sewers. Actually, he's fighting a soldier in there.
Nice.
No, that's Tweak, and he wins before getting taken down. And Reason, once again, like they're doing a great counter push. These counter pushes from Reason are just winning them the game. Yeah, there's only 2 players up, only Ryb. He is a demo, but
they haven't capped second yet. You can see Captain just sitting back on last. He's like, guys, the cap point. They're doing a very nice job of Kaidus could, he's committed more to the right hand side. Oh, they do actually leak the Captain there, but they've already got the scout on the point. It's 2-2. Can you get more controlled than that, Peter?
I don't know. How much time is left? That's
well, let's see. We have 16 minutes left on the clock.
Plenty of time. So 2-2, close game. I'm loving this already. Let's see, Kaidus once again with a super fast rollout, doing that sticky pogo, and we have a sniper to mid once again.
Oh, Tvik is taking a page out of Stark's book.
Yeah, he's into way behind them.
Actually, he's giving the fake and make it seem like he's going out the other side, but
he's
rotates around and he gets a nice little flank. He cleans up both of the players before they can pick up the health pack, and now this has turned the way of swedeRage. They are very angry right now, seeing if they can get these finishing off kills onto them. The Scout is trying to commit, seeing if he can just take some sort of kill away from them, but he's caught out in no man's land. He's trying to get to the health pack, but the red pipe meets him before he can meet that health pack.
Yeah, it really seems like whichever team can get a soldier unopposed behind the enemy team on this map just wins the mid.
I mean, it wasn't even like a complete wraparound. I think when you see that, the problem with Reason Gaming is they play so patiently. They don't go aggressive when that happens. They just wait about, and you know that you've got that pincer maneuver as a possibility. All right, so they've cleaned up the easiest second of their life over on swedeRage. Tvik has decided to play the sniper. It seems like they just have a wheel of fortune right now with all the players' names on it. Maybe we'll see a tech sniper in the next iteration.
Yeah. I think Kaidus just like checked. I think he was spy for a second.
Man.
Did he swap? I guess he did.
You know, Kaidus wants to win when he's going spy to check if they've got a sniper.
Yeah, might have just stay. Actually, he gets a nice frag onto Flippy there as he tried to peek. And there's actually like people outside, so there's one apiece. Just sort of both teams trying to put on some pressure, see if they can make the other team make a mistake. But so far, like it's just sort of your regular old stalemate. We have actually double scout. There's 2 scouts and a sniper coming out.
Yes, because Tvik is playing the roaming soldier, he is going to, they're going to be lacking that roaming prowess, but I think that's a pretty good for a pushing last point process. Tvik is just really struggling to find his way in there. Tech, I should be saying, does get picked off trying to just support his sniper, but meets the blunt end of it, and now they're looking to push Reason Gaming. Or are they?
I don't know. I think they're just too cautious, right? Yeah, they just like do the least amount of peeking they can possibly do, and then they just go back.
Oh man, I think the old Reason of yesteryear definitely would have pushed that.
Yeah, but now we see once again Tweak trying to. He doesn't fall for the same sticky trap twice. That's something. So now he's going to have to rotate around. Bevan's sort of scouting out lobby.
Oh no!
It looks like the entire team is in there. Just see if they can get a pick. But at least they create a lot of space. Like usually you create, when you have a sniper, you take lobby just to create space for your sniper, and then you can rotate around.
I said they've done that job very well. Flippy does go down to it there, but they still hold their sniper intact, and they're just going to go back to their second point and just defend and wait for that extra player. I mean, this is 2-2 right now.
Yeah.
They're playing for cash money. Oh, the big
shot there.
Oh, Stark goes down. And I guess, but no real team can really push on this unless Tvik can follow it up with a sort of sniping pick. I don't think he can quite find anybody. His team is trying to make room for him, but and he's getting buffed up. But everyone's just taking so much blunted damage and being very well controlled by Reason Gaming. He's trying to peek on this this left-hand side, sorry, but can't quite get the kill he wants. He's looking. Kaidus actually gets a pick onto.
Kaidus,
that's a very
down.
big pick. I think they should push off that. I know they're a man down, and they do have a sniper. It doesn't make the greatest pushing effort, but a Demoman kill is a Demoman kill.
Yeah, if they can get anywhere close to the point, like things will get awkward. And they actually get a pick on entry. That's half cool. And as both Ubers get popped out, but swedeRage behind. He finds Flippy just standing there as a sniper.
And Tvik as well on the sniper. So
right, yeah.
that's taken out that possibility. And Demoman going down. Ryb in peace. They're trying to rotate to this left-hand side. Maybe they could rotate from one while they're not looking, but they've just completely blundered themselves. Some people wanted to go, some people wanted to stay, and the communication error has left to that.
Maybe that's just the key difference between those two teams, where one of them is like an actual team and the other is more of a mixed team.
But an impressive mixed team nonetheless. It's still 2-2 right now, and there's about 12 minutes left on the clock. Reason Gaming making a heartbreaker round after this, pushing out.
Yeah, they actually
from their
catch
last.
out Ryb as well. That's a big pick.
Again. Oh, good God! As Ryb spent more time in the death queue than he's actually playing the game.
Yeah, he's had a lot of time to think this game. But like the demo pick is really big if you want to push second, because there's so many like sticky trap spots that you have to check, and it just slows you down immensely. But now they don't have to do that unless they're too slow to push.
Happy Cool and Kaidus taking the forefront for his team, just providing a lot of room to let them see through the cracks. Bevan getting pressured back, but they do actually end up with the side kill, but they've almost practically given up second point for it. Maybe they will want to make the counter push, but they do have a 50%. Yeah, exactly. They have 50% disadvantage, so they don't dare to try and capitalize on that. Look at wow, that is a stylish double dong indeed. And they're trying to issue with Tvik as well. Oh no, they just quite missed the air shot. Tvik is just overwhelmed by the amount of people there are on Reason Gaming, and it does finally go 3-2 to Reason Gaming.
Yeah, beautiful play by Kaidus. They're slamming the medic completely, and then just putting some stickies on the point, standing on it. Just incredibly standard, incredibly strong.
You make it sound so simple when you say it like that.
It's very simple to say, I'll say. It's very simple to say. It's not very easy to do. We see Stark.
Easy to learn, hard to master.
You see Stark is actually going through PC here. Yeah, he actually catches
wow. Was that the walking, I guess?
There's so many mind games like this going on with this PC area, like people just running in through.
Just see
oh my God, just completely smashed by Tech there. Huge air shot.
He was just kind of launched up onto the dartboard there around choke and smacks it and ends up cratering. It's just Flippy left
Koss trying to escape. Actually gets a kill.
Oh, what is Koss doing though? He can't. I know he's just getting some kills here and there, but he's kind of wasting time at the same. In the same moment. I mean, he does manage to get the same respawn cube. Maybe if he's really advanced, he could be checking that. But I just don't. I don't know.
Well, we actually have a tweak on Scout now. That's sort of interesting.
I guess Flippy playing the permanent sniper, they've just decided to give Tvik a taste of that Scout that he was once famous for.
Yeah, like Process is a pretty difficult soldier map.
I'm going to completely hype up Tvik way too much now, and he's not going to get a single kill whatsoever.
Well, he's fighting some people now, so yep, we might have jinxed him. Yeah.
So much weight. The Uber has been popped, and Koss has nothing to answer for. He hasn't got an Uber of his own. No safety net for swedeRage. It's just a Scout left to defend. Poor little Koss. He's taking so much brunt of the damage. All these cannonballs just keep slapping each other in the face, and he's going to get taken out. No Uber for you, sir. Scout gets killed as well. Only the last point, and only another round for Reason Gaming. It's 4-2.
Yeah, they completely turned this around. It was looking very grim for them. They were down 2-0, and now they're ahead 4-2.
Well, 9 minutes left on the clock, and Reason Gaming still treating this very seriously. I can see Happy Call, just by habit, still checking if they've got that sniper going to mid, and they must know that Flippy. But Flippy's been delaying his sniper class change on this this rollout to kind of give that the slip, but I'm not sure if it quite catches it out or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But maybe they don't expect the sniper this time. Actually, it gets a huge airhead
God. Stark's like, okay, deliver me to my health pack, I'll just wait here.
Yeah, he does finally get the health pack, and now he can be aggressive.
But there's the revenge. How dare you headshot me. Oh, what a sick crossbow by Permzilla there. Just the little tiny
saves his teammate.
Stark is just trying to roam onto them. Tech has just got too many targets to fire at. He does clean up one, but he gets cleaned up himself by Captain. And this is probably going to be a second point. Kaidus with a very interesting, I guess, like jump back to his teammates. Oh, the crossbows kind
Importantly, though, like the medic got out alive. That's that's sort of the only thing they had priority for there. And the Uber gets popped on one side. What happened there? How did we get popped? Did someone get behind?
No, I didn't notice that whatsoever. I was kind of outside. It looked like Reason were just chilling, and then suddenly there was a pop. I saw a percentage going down. Yeah. You see Captain, or I believe that's Captain, just trying to lay out some damage, lay the groundworks for this last push. It seems the scout is making it difficult for him, but he's just not got enough ammo in the magazine for like 5 different players.
Yeah. It doesn't matter how great your aim is if you're limited by ammo.
Well, this is quite the sweep, it seems. 5-2, only 7 minutes on the clock. I mean, mathematically it's possible. Realistically, I don't think so. Nah,
maybe not. But like, let's just recall just how fast Reason sort of turned this whole thing around. Like, they were behind. Like, there's like been 2 halves of this game, right?
Yeah, it was 1-0, I believe, at one point. For
I thought it was 2-0. But either way, like, it's 5 really quick points that Reason managed to get. As we see, they're just crushing at this point. It's crazy. Like, swedeRage just doesn't care. He just keeps going.
I think swedeRage on like tilt mode at this point. It looked like they were in like okay
Did
position.
swedeRage get 4 pistol kills in that mid?
Wow. I guess. Yeah. What do you think to the fact that this little swap around from Starkey and swedeRage? Do you think it's worked out better in the end, or?
Yeah, probably. I think you play a lot better if you play a class that you want to play. I don't think swedeRage was very impressive yesterday. He seemed to sort of just suicide a lot and sort of play more aggressive than the rest of his team. And he gets to do this now as Scout.
We still have 6 minutes here, so it's still very possible. But
there's still a lot of good TF2 at least to go.
Yeah, maybe the mercy will start kicking in. But you see, it's getting quite clowny in the clown car of this game right now. Everyone jump in. Honk, honk, we're going for a ride. Tech is jumping in. The Uber's been popped to save that pocket there. Stark is trying to go for a little sort of air shot play, but doesn't quite hit Tech. Tech is trying to give him the slip, but he just gets cleaned up. 2 players from Reason Game. Oh, actually, that was just Stark. He just enters in by himself, does get cleaned up, and doesn't find the pick he is looking for.
Like they could have pushed into that. It would have been extremely risky, so I don't think Reason would normally do that. But they actually get a pick, and now the swedeRage onto the medic, and this is actually just a push. swedeRage getting so much work done, just getting a 3K. Nice. And there goes the cap, and that's 7-2, right?
All right.
Oh, 6-2.
No, 6-2. We still have one more painful round to go through. It's just toying with their food at this point. swedeRage are just probably begging for them to just kill them right now. The suffering is too much for them. Please end it, Reason Gaming.
I think the demo just like jumped their side. Once again, Starkey just catches out Ryb. He's been super good at just getting aggressive onto Ryb and then killing him. It's happened quite a lot, and the rest of the swedeRage are now just getting completely spammed out of mid. Like, some of them still wants to fight, maybe get a medic pick, but it's not happening.
Yeah, it seems Ryb, if you really want to take advantage of, I guess, that early soldier, you need to get those Kaidus rollouts going. If you want to defeat Kaidus, you have to use the same toys he's been toying you with. They are going to cap off this mid very slowly with the one soldier. They are down both of the scouts right now, so the capping power is at a loss.
Tech is being very aggressive here in choke. It looks like they might actually even want to push, which would be kind of odd.
But they're up against an Uber, though. They need to be careful. They could just literally just drop upon them. Kaidus looks like he wants to go.
He somehow sort of scared them off with no Uber.
I think they're just acting strong right now. You know, when you're well, they have the Uber now, so they can't get any stronger than that. They have equalized, though, with their own Uber in kind for Reason Gaming. And look, they've just got so much a better fight. They decided to stay in their half of the, I guess, the map that they've penciled out for them, and they've been punished for it. And a complete wipe, Peter.
Yeah, this is just looking worse and worse. They sort of just collapsed here in the second half of this map.
Well, 4 minutes left on the clock, and Reason Gaming are winning this round. I think this is just all about over.
Yeah. We saw that song coming out. And
even the mercy rule coming into effect here. I think that's the first time that's. No, that's not true. I think that's the second time, and it was a second one also for Reason Gaming this LAN.
Yeah. That was in the first map against Public here. But great game still. Like it was just so odd, right? Because swedeRage was looking so good. Like the sniper was just doing a ton of work, and it looked like Reason didn't know how to deal with it. But they just managed to adapt in time and just completely take it back with superior team play.
It also shows how, I know we've used this word probably way too many times, but how calm Reason Gaming are. They were losing at first, and usually this would send certain teams like into a flux of like panic and tiltiness and desperation plays. But no, they just calm. They would just act very calm, and they moved on what they had to do.
Yeah.
And took the rounds one round at a time.
Yeah, and so this means now that actually, do we have logs?
Oh yeah, of course we've got logs.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about a game if I don't see the logs.
Oh right. I'm useless without my logs. I need the map in front of me, otherwise it looks like I haven't been paying attention to the game.
But this does mean that we'll see swedeRage Gaming play another map straight away after this, or another match against Public Lear.
Yeah.
And so that should be very interesting. But we'll get the logs up as soon as we can.
All right. Heading over onto the turbo machine now. So the question I'm asking, Peter, is does this game convince you that Reason can control the Flippy Sniper?
Yeah, it does convince me. Like, I don't know if they can control it, but they're good enough that even with Flippy being an amazing sniper, it's not like that fact alone will be able to like completely stunt them. It takes more than an amazing sniper and an amazing, they're more sturdy than that. They can actually withstand a lot of just people actually being good against them and doing really well.
All right, well, I do have your logs here. Your wish has been granted. Let me pull that up for you. All right, what can you see, Peter?
Let's check out the damage first. That's like the standard things are just always.
Wish granted.
Once again, Captain having higher damage than Tech, and it looks like Captain is just really the soldier of the tournament so far. Like he's just been a beast every single game and has the highest damage.
I think it really does come full circle. I think I-55, some people expected better of him, but he's really made this tournament his own so far.
Maybe the second land is the charm, right?
Yeah.
Like where he's like gotten into his groove.
You gotta get those land chills out, and then suddenly just like you're there, you're ready.
Yeah, could also be that he's like actually wearing his jersey. He was just wearing like a normal shirt yesterday.
It's all in the jersey. I get it. It's all that game. Those gaming good drugs called. It's just infused into the shirt.
Yeah, and we actually see like Flippy not actually having like the most impressive game, but most importantly, like Tweak having a pretty bad game.
I do spot an interesting stat that we don't really see too often, but if you look at the headshot count for Flippy here, 17. That feels quite high for a headshot count.
Yeah, it does. Like they're not all kills, right? Like, what is Tweaks? Do we even see any?
He did play sniper. Oh wait, no, he didn't get a single headshot, even though
There's
he played.
no way, right?
What? He must have done. Unless he was using some sort of strange sniper rifle that isn't caught up on the logs.
Yeah.
I mean, he really did struggle to get into that lobby. I can't exactly remember him getting a headshot. He was just on sniper for a long time.
Oh yeah, maybe I'm confusing with Badlands because he did hit headshots in that.
Yeah, he did definitely hit some in that one over there. Let's see if we can pluck just a few more things from these logs.
What about the heal spread and all that good stuff?
The heal spread. Oh yeah, we never look at these medic stats enough. I keep forgetting that there.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, really good stats for both. Like, look at their healing per minute. They're both really high.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. Bermzilla and Koss showing that they really are just grinding for that best medic spot, it seems.
Yeah. Oh, and I think that's the first Bermzilla drop of the tournament.
Oh, wow. Is it?
It might be. It might be.
I'm trying to remember, think back when to that. Oh, wait, yeah, it was the headshot when the Flippy sniper was trying to go through PC, and he did get plucked from the...
Yeah, it's so hard not to give up any drops against Flippy Sniper.
Yeah, I can see why he didn't want to use there. It's really, if you get caught in that sort of situation, it's so tight in, and if you have to use a good majority to get out of there, what's the point of even having it?
Yeah, and interestingly enough, Captain actually received less heals than Tech, and Captain still outperformed Tech. So
oh wow,
I think that's very interesting.
He really is the deluxe model now, and eco-friendly.
Yeah. So even though Tech stat was pretty much universally better, Captain's actually sort of proving to everyone that he might just be the soldier to beat at this tournament.
All right. Well, I think I've had enough. I've had my, I guess, log fill for now. I'm quite full. So I think that is reason do take it away in a quick 2-0 sweep. It does make wonders for our schedule, though.
Yes.
Thank you, Reason Gaming, for returning things back to normal for us. I'm just going to hide these logs here.
Yeah.
Oh, bam. There we go. So I don't think there's anything more on the cards. We'll just quickly go to a short little break, get some a different team in here, get some...
Yeah, we can't really do an interview because they're already setting up for the next game.
Yes, of course. So we'll just quickly wrap this up. You know, the quicker we go to a break, the quicker we can bring you the next game. So I've been TurboTabs. Joining me on the mic has been Beta. This has been our Dreamhack coverage. This is Team Fortress TV. Be sure to visit our Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. We've got it all. You'll find it over on our website, teamfortress.tv. See you soon.